Happy Saturday. Ha 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 ha. We are editing yesterday's vlog because it's been so late, so I'm doing that now. Allie, I already edited it and everything, and Allie's just gonna post it. She does all the tags because I can't stand doing that. No, it's not my forte. I made Allie a smoothie this morning that was recommended by somebody that is supposed to help your milk production. Basically just a bunch of oatmeal. So oatmeal, and then flavor it. So I did soy milk, ice, and then this potato pumpkin stuff that her mom makes. What's it called?
I don't know, but it's just like...
It has no name. But it's like, it's sweet potato and pumpkin boiled in like cinnamon and vanilla and like sugar.
Like soy milk.
And you're supposed to pour soy milk in it. So basically she had that in a smoothie. And how's it, babe?
Delicious.
Delicious. You hear that? Delicious. And Vlad is getting in some breakfast, or at least he was. And Allie thinks that her milk might have finally come in. Isn't that right, babe?
Yeah, I usually tell them what it looks like.
So basically the baby was latched, and like all around his mouth right here, it was like creamy. Like premium cream. Good stuff.
Ooh, what's going on here?
He's getting his first real bath. And he's not very happy. Oh, buddy. I know, you're okay. Do you think he's good?
Yeah, just make sure you got every little, like his cheek and his face.
I got everything.
Okay.
Oh. His cord is kind of damaged. So Vladimir's first official bath, because the one at the hospital is BS, because they still, got gunk all over them. So his first official bath just went down, and now he's dressed up like a little froggy. He's got froggy legs, and look, he's wearing his first cloth diaper. But he is so exhausted because it was awful. And look at his little hat. Oh, it's disgusting. Do you like it, Allie?
Karo-chan. Is that what frog is in Japanese?
That's the sound it makes. It's like kettle.
He's like kero. But like he's a baby, so it's like kero.
Sounds like Kiero.
Sounds like quiero.
Quiero?
Quiero, which is like want. Like I want.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh.
Quiero.
Yes.
Number 6. The lyrics of
Oh,
the Japanese
goodness.
version of the song are not
where are you
a
going?
direct translation of the lyrics of the English version. Number 7.
He's trying to wiggle away.
What the Japanese theme song's lyrics really mean, listen to Beast Boy and Teen Titans.
I'm not gonna burp.
Tokyo.
So we haven't vlogged much at all today, but I do have some good news. I didn't even tell you guys because I've just been so not here. I kind of miss talking to you guys. So I was like, I haven't talked to them in forever. I haven't sat there and stared at my camera. But for the past few days, I've been waiting for my milk to come in. Fun little fact, if you don't know this, most people's breast milk doesn't come in until like the 3rd to 5th day after giving birth. Most mommies will have what's called colostrum, which is a type of liquid that it's really good for babies, but it's not milk. Your milk, like I said, doesn't really come through until a few days, depending. There's some women who begin making breast milk right away. There's other women who it takes days for, and of course it'd be days for me. So a few nights ago, I think it was 2 nights ago, Vlad was really whiny. It wasn't even whiny, he was crying, and he hadn't eaten in like forever, because I've been putting him up to my breast to suckle and to like nurse for as long as possible, but he wasn't getting anything, and whatever little colostrum he was getting, it wasn't enough. So he was getting really frustrated, and I think he was just really tired and really hungry. So 2 nights ago, he would do these like cluster feedings where he would sit on each of my nipples for about an hour and a half, and then fall asleep for about maybe half an hour, and just wake up screaming again. And we did that for a few good hours until I was just like, I can't take this anymore. And I felt, and it wasn't so much that I myself couldn't take it anymore, because I was tired, but I mean, it wasn't anything like extra. I wasn't extremely tired, because I would nap with him while he slept. It was more so I was just really upset seeing him so upset, because he was just so hungry and so tired, and he couldn't figure out why, even after like nursing, like he still felt that way. It made me feel really bad, because I can't, it's not like I can explain to him like, hey kid, sorry, but we're waiting, for my breast milk to come in. So I woke up Raymond, or more like Vladdy's cries woke him up, and I was like, Ray, I'm like, I really want to give him at least a little bit of something so he can sleep, and he doesn't feel so like miserable. So we gave him a little bit of formula that they gave us at the hospital. It's some like soy formula. So we fed him like an ounce, maybe two, and he fell asleep like right away. And
only half ounce.
oh, I beg your pardon, half an ounce. So it wasn't even that much. And yeah, that was I think 2 nights ago, and I've just been continuously just trying, like nursing him as often and for as long as possible on each of my breasts. We've been really working on my latch, like on his latch more like it, and he's doing great now. It's not hurting as much anymore, because my nipples also started to crack and like not bleed, but they were looking pretty nasty, because his latch was just such a shallow latch, and he was only latching onto the tip. And we've been working on that, but still we were coming across the problem that he was still hungry. Like he would be fine during the day, but at night is when, he'd kind of just be fed up. And after a while, after nursing on each of like my breasts, he would just get done with it, because like nothing was coming out. I think whatever little bit of colostrum I had, he would suck up dry and then be upset because he wasn't even getting that anymore. So we have been supplementing a little bit with some soy milk, or some soy milk, some soy formula. I'm so sorry. And I had told,
we're not giving our son soy milk.
no, soy formula. So no, but and I told myself that, it's like breast milk usually for a new mom doesn't come in until anywhere from 3 to 5 days. So I was like, you know what, by the 5th day, which is today, Saturday, if it hasn't come in by noon, I'm like, we'll go get him the formula, because we did do our research and figured out which formula, if we needed to, for whatever reason, if I wasn't producing enough breast milk or this and the other, there was another underlying issue that I couldn't breastfeed, that at least we knew which formula we wanted to buy. We weren't going to be sitting in the middle of having a screaming, crying baby trying to figure out which formula worked best for our family. So I had told myself, if by Saturday afternoon, if my breast milk hasn't come in yet, I'm like, we're gonna go pick it up, because it's obviously taking longer than what's usually expected, and I don't feel comfortable making him wait that much longer either. And I obviously was still gonna continue having him nurse on me for as long as possible when I could do it, so he could stimulate it and we could get my breast milk going. But I was just really sad, because I was like, man, I can't even do that. But I've been doing a lot of things, like putting like heat compresses on them, massaging them, doing lots of skin to skin with him, having him just nurse whenever possible, working on that latch. And what else? Oh, we found out that apparently the hops and beers were really good. So I've been drinking like a beer a night. Turn up. And today I had a duels, because they have hops in them, but like no alcohol. So yeah, so I've been drinking one beer a night. And then one of my friends, Alejandra, told me that oatmeal is really good. So I had that oatmeal smoothie for breakfast this morning, and, just trying really hard. And I'm happy to say that like my milk actually has started to come in. So I'm super happy, and he's happy. And we did end up getting the soy formula. One of Ray's aunts picked it up. So we do have it just in case, whatever. But it's come in, and I'm happy, and he's happy, and Ray's happy. Another thing.
We can't afford formula.
Yes, we can't afford formula. We're on that poor tip. And
We're
then,
house poor though.
yes, we're house poor, which is the best type of poor to be. What else? I've come to find out that I'm doing a little bit too much, which I knew was probably going to happen because I have a tendency of doing too much. And I don't know, like, I don't like being constricted and restrained. Like, I don't like feeling like I can't do things for myself. And these entire, like, past 10 months, I feel like what I've been feeling like I can't do anything. So, I don't have my big belly anymore and I can breathe. I'm like, yeah, so I should be able to do things and I can't. I mean, it's not that I'll never be able to. It's just that I really have to take it easy because, you guys are probably like, why? So, during his birth, he came really fast. He was born within, like, how many minutes of pushing?
9 minutes.
9 minutes of pushing from, like, my first push to, like, the last one where he was actually out.
Not including the practice.
Not including the practice pushes, but we had to wait, like, 25, half an hour for
20 minutes.
20 minutes for my doctor to get there. But from, like, the actual real pushing, it was 9 minutes long. So, I'll go more into, like, detail if you guys want in, like, a birth, like, story. Like, I'm actually gonna sit down and tell you guys about our whole hospital experience and how amazing it was in some days. But I, like, tore really bad. I had my choice, or not my choice, but my desire was to try to stretch naturally. Heat compresses, this and the other. But if it came down to it, I would have rather have gotten into episiotomy than rip, like, or tear. I'm sorry, than tear. And I told my doctor that. So when we were doing a few of the pushing, I remember him telling me that I started to tear. I was like, okay. He's like, so I'm gonna have to cut you because you have started to tear. I'm like, all right, whatever. But like I said, everything happened so fast, and he was here so fast that before he could even, like, do it, I had torn, like, even more. So much to the fact that my nurse had mentioned after everything was done and baby was on me and we were all nice and cleaned up, that she was very surprised that I didn't have to have a blood transfusion. Like, I lost that much blood. And in the video, obviously we didn't show you guys this, but in the video that I have, like, the unedited version, it's a lot of blood. Like, Ray was actually kind of scared for me, and it was funny because I remember him going, like, looking back at me and asking me if I was okay twice. I'm like, yeah, I'm fine, everything's fine. And unbeknownst to me, I looked like a scene from Hostel. So I bled an awful lot because I tore in 2 different places. And so I have a bunch of stitches down there, and it's not fun. And I mean, it's painful now. It wasn't painful when it happened, thank God. But so I just got to take it easy.
Okay,
And I just haven't been. And it's not like I've been, like, running around doing things, but I have been doing things, and I really should take this time and the opportunity that I have, that since Ray's home, to help me to just really relax, because he won't be here, like, next week or whatever, or this upcoming week he will be, but the following week he won't. It'll be just me. So I should just really take this time to focus and relax and get better. And it's just, like I said, it's just hard, but in the long run, if I don't do it, I'm going to be the one who suffers, and so will Vlad, and so will Ray, because who's going to take care of everybody? Who's going to take care of everybody if I can't? So I'm so very sorry. That was my apology and a quick little update on me, but I'm great and happy. I have breast milk, and my boobies are all hard and hot, and I'm so happy. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. If you like today's vlog, you guys should like, comment, and subscribe to RhayeAlety. Vladdy's here, and I'll try to promise. I'm not promising anything for real, but I promise that I'll try to be more in the vlogs again, because as of lately, it's just been this Raymond and the baby, but I'm sure you guys enjoy that, and that's why you guys came for. It was the baby. So we'll see you later. Bye.